Live from Arlington, Texas. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Texas Rangers. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
Pitch coming your way next.
Yeah, grab a partner, join their hands, I don't do it for the game, do it all for the...
Just about ready to go. And our pitcher tonight, John Gray. How about a scouting report on him?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
Ready to go now. And the
Leading
batter
off the
now,
afternoon
Zach
for
McKinstry.
Detroit, the shortstop, Zach McKinstry.
And that one fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And now, Matt Vierling. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Vierling in his 4th year, batting second in today's lineup, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. That one not close. 2 balls, no strikes.
Yeah.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. Singy, this lineup has the benefit of playing behind a great pitching staff. They've got a really low ERA.
Yeah, and, you know, with that said, there's not as much pressure on the offense, but make no mistake about it. Players want to hit the ball hard, and they want to score runs. They want to jog around the bases, hitting the ball over the fence. So regardless of how dominant the staff can be, the attitude is we want to go out there and have some fun with the bat. So we'll see. One big inning in this one, you know, could be all they need, but you'd like to have multiple big innings.
Fastball for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Not close with that one. 2-1. 2 out, space is empty. And a base hit up the middle. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. And that one misses up and in. Ball 1. That one ripped left field. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Homered last night, added another hit as well. That one fouled off. Torkelson was recently in the All-Star game for the first time. A nice career achievement.
What a special moment for him, man. Getting that All-Star appearance is just awesome. A lot of good players who had really nice careers but never played in the All-Star game, so he should appreciate this.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back in Arlington and on the hill, Casey Mize.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Here's the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. Just missed. That's inside. Ball 2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one drifts inside. That clips the corner.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Hard hit left side. Throw on to Torkelson. One gone, bottom half of the first. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. This team can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with the bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of pitchers squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
1 out, bases empty. That one hit to right, and that'll fall for a base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So now it's Corey Seager, 2 for 9 so far in the series. Mize a move to first.
He's safe.
And there's a foul ball. A swing and a deep fly ball. Get up, get up, get out of here, and gone. Corey Seager leaves the yard. His 37th homer of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 2-1.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So 1 out, nobody on. Jock Peterson stepping in for the Rangers. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 3-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Base is empty, one away, and now it's Jake Berger to hit. That misses the zone. Ball one. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, Josh.
Here's Josh Young. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And that's a little bit high. 1-0. Fouled off down the right side. Berger, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
So 2 down now, and here is Adolis Garcia. That one finds the zone. Going 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And the 0-2. That one's upstairs. Ball 1. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And El Bumby is kept in check with the K. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back at Globe Life Field. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Keith. Gray back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
There's a strike. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack, sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
No. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That
3
misses
balls,
the
1
zone,
strike.
and that's ball 3. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Well,
those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Jake Rogers in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ground ball could be 2. On to Simeon. And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Rangers 3 and the Tigers 1. Bottom of the inning. Here's the power hitting catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Higashioka.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Full count.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
Here is Marcus Simeon. 2 for 6 so far in the series. Into center. And it falls. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Up next for the Rangers, Wyatt Langford grounded out his first time up. Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Couple of singles back-to-back, now the bases loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
So now the DH spot, Ezekiel Duran. Golden opportunity right here. Now a pop-up on the infield.
That's an infield
and
fly.
the infield fly is called.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Seager stands in now. He's already homered in this game.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
all loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
Ball.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
Tigers bullpen with some action. Alex Cobb, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Haney, a left-hander, also throwing.
Two one.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. And the next pitch is way outside.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Now batting.
So bases all loaded up. And Jack Peterson stands in. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing, called strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And that one pulled foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That one close, ruled the ball. And it's 1-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Off the plate inside. And now it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit, 1 run in already. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 6-1. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher. But you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Casey Mize is done. And this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
It's another day and it's still no stress, so I'm heading downtown and I'm so well.
Now pitching for the
Alex
Tigers.
Cobb into the game.
Number
I think it's got to be a
38.
little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And here's the first baseman, Jake Berger. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pitch
Ball
misses inside, and that's ball 1. First and third, 1 down. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a foul out of play.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pat him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or
The third
Uncle
baseman,
Charlie.
number
You can
6.
see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Young in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We played 2 full. It's the Rangers 6 and the Tigers 1. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering in there for a strike. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Next one just misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That misses, and it's a full count.
Full count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So the batting order turns over. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Struck out swinging his first time. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Curve in the dirt. That's ball inside.
3. Full count.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Langford hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter.
2 down, bases empty. And next to hit for Detroit, Matt Vierling. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Strike two.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher
No ball.
just in the
2
driver's
strikes.
seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Two outs.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That missed by a
2-2.
lot. And the count is even, 2-2. Just misses with that one.
He should get a
Full count.
pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field, and that keeps the inning alive.
The left fielder, number 31, Riley.
Here's Riley Green. First
Ball one.
pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
And there's the strike.
Runner.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And that one ripped to left. Fair ball. Coming home. He will score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter, doubled in his first AB. And that one fouled off. Called strike right there.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
1-2.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
The batter, the first baseman.
So
Spencer
runner at second, 2 down.
Torkelson.
Now at the plate, Spencer Torkelson. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Slice down the right side. The 1-1. And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. That one off the mark, 2-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 6 and the Tigers 3. Welcome back.
Leading
Let's
up
take a look
for
at how the
Rangers,
series has played out
the
so
right
far.
fielder, until left. Garcia.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, these Rangers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Oh, he gloves it to his knee. The throw, nicely done for the out.
Look at how he
Now
dives
batting,
right there. He's
catcher,
able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. He swings and fouls one off.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
That one misses. 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Marcus.
Now it's Marcus Semien. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Just missed.
Outside.
Two down, nobody on. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Green makes the catch, and that's the inning.
Be my ambition, be my addiction. Show me what I'm missing. Show me how you listen. This is my addiction. I know that I'm glistening. Wasn't planning on this.
Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Colts, Key.
You could encounter the greats, or you could get shipped and countered away. But you counterfeit, I countered your fits, led you astray in the worst way. You legit them hammer days, and we buck down. This is Bucktown. Come on, pimpin'.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
On the ground to first, and foul ball.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Fly ball down the line. Puts it away for the out.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Meadows stands in now and watches strike one. And ball one. The Tigers trailing by 3, top half of inning number 4. Next pitch is outside. Foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
One down, base is empty. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. And I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Tap foul at the plate. Two outs. And that one is inside. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
2 down, nobody on. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Higashioka up with it to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning.
Do your thing, B. Do your thing, B. Do your thing, B. Do your thing, B. I'm about to shake up the system. I'm about to do something different. I'm about to
back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. And the first pitch misses in the dirt. Langford, a former All-Star, 23 years old. And he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. Inside, and it's 2-0.
Well, typically left fielders have the least amount of range in the outfield, so for him to take the responsibility in center field in this one, he's going to really need his corner teammates to help him out in the gaps.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a chopper out to short. On the run, throw to first, and he can't come up with it.
Most of the time, first basemen make those picks in the dirt look pretty easy, but that was a tough one on his backhand side right there. He got his glove down and gave it a good effort, just couldn't get it to stick in the pocket. So, unfortunately, his teammate gets tagged with an error.
So a man at first. So next to hit for Texas, Ezekiel Duran. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Fought off foul. Line and a base hit into right. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's Corey Seager.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
1-0.
This one in the dirt. To third. Tag. Got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
Slapped foul. Ball to strike.
Ball 2.
Duran, the runner at second with 1 away. Hard hit right side. And Seager is set down.
The left fielder, number 4, Josh.
Here is Jock Peterson.
I'm just keeping it real. Nobody knows how I feel. Cause you wasn't there when I almost drowned in my own blood, sweat. LLB.
That one to first. That's a base hit as a run scores. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one pushed foul. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 7-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
Yes, never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers, no public enemy. I'm the white Mary Dad Chuck D in my community. I burn oil on the skillet. My favorite brand, Rio, the Tokyo, they always go.
Gray back to work.
No,
just missed. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Chris Martin, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Armstrong, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And that's off the outside edge. Now 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's the automatic. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So the lineup flips over. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. And that misses. Ball 1.
Well, these Tigers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. On to Simeon. And it's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Matt Vierling. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. To the right side, Simeon. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. Tigers are shut down there. They're down 4. It's 7-3. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here is Josh Young. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Well, these Rangers really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And downstairs. Goes down looking.
Now batting.
Now here is Adolis Garcia. Both 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And that's downstairs. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw comes in too late, and he's on at first.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle.
1 gone, runner at first. Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. He's 0 for 1. And takes low for ball 1.
Ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Garcia stands at first with 1 out. In the dirt, but kept close.
2-2.
And that's in the dirt. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Next to hit, Marcus Semien. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Right side, and foul ball. Two on, 1 out. And down on strikes he goes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
That right there will drive you crazy as a hitter. That pitch has no business being called a strike. It's definitely not what the pitcher was trying to do with the curveball in any count, let alone a 2-strike count. So the umpire right there, he's just rewarding a bad pitch.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's a foul ball. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 0-2 now. Got him swinging. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. 2 left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Rangers 7 and the Tigers 3. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Chris Martin.
His first test will be from the left side, and that's been a struggle for him this season. They've been seeing him pretty well and doing some damage against him.
So digging in, Riley Green.
The left fielder, Riley Green.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. This one lifted in the air, left field. Peterson makes the grab.
The right fielder, number 30.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. That clips the corner.
0-2.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And it skips in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. And that's just foul. The Tigers down by 4, and we're the top half of the 6th. Next pitch way upstairs. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Torkelson in the box again. Takes a strike. That's outside, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
Swinging a foul straight back. Next pitch misses outside. Now 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And there's a ball.
Full count.
In the air, right field. Garcia makes the play. 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Colts Keith.
Colt Keith now at the plate. That's in there. Strike one.
Ball one.
Carpenter off of first with two away. In for a strike. Gonna count 1-2.
1-2.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two outs. That one out to right. Garcia moving under this one. And that is that. One left for Detroit. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Leading off, Ezekiel Duran. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Movement in the bullpen. Tyler Holton getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Hannafy warming up as well. And the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. In the dirt, and a count 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, reaching for it, makes the catch.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Here's Corey Seager, and it was a homer back in the 1st inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
And misses inside.
1 ball, no strike.
Off the mark there, and the count is 2-0. And another ball.
3 balls, no strike.
There's the strike, and it's 3-1. And he couldn't come up with it.
You get a walk, and you get a walk.
The left fielder,
everyone gets a walk.
Here's Jack Peterson. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer.
I'm just keeping it real. Nobody knows how I feel. Cause you wasn't there when I almost drowned in my own blood.
Ball 1, no strikes. Runner takes off. Ground ball right side. Torkelson steps on the bag. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Jake Berger digs in now. 1 for 3.
Jake Berger.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Rangers lead one, but they still lead at 7-3.
See it, can't touch it. Who won it? I'm coming. Fans see it, they love it. I stay ready, ain't gotta get ready. I stay ready, ain't gotta get ready. I don't think you hear me, even though I said it clearly.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Sean Armstrong.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Sean Armstrong.
Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
The center fielder, Parker
The Tigers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And there's a foul ball. Armstrong, in his 8th season, 34-year-old vet, he joined the team as a free agent. Rips that one center field. Langford makes the grab, one away.
The catcher, number 34, Jake Rogers.
And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. That hits the dirt. Now 1-2.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
One down, base is empty. Got him swinging.
Boog, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Andy Ibanez will hit next. Ibanez having a lot more success on the road this season.
All right, Rangers. Come on, Rangers. Yep.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Langford under it, brings it in, and that is that.
Now pitching for the
We're
Tigers.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
7th.
75.
Brennan Hanafy.
He's thrown the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Josh Young stepping
for
in for the
Rangers.
Rangers.
The third
0 for
baseman,
3 in this one.
Young.
And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The right fielder, Adolis.
Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. And that's in for a strike. Hanafy fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but he's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the batter to make something happen. On the ground, right side, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, in safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
And although you like the fact that the guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
command in the zone is such a crucial part of it, right?
You know, it's not just throwing strikes, but it's throwing quality strikes. It's having quality misses as well. What's a quality miss? Missing just off the plate rather than over the plate.
Man at second. Right through there for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
This one smacked out to left center, and no one can get there. The throw into second. He pulls into second as a run scores.
Wastes no time there. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
And now the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. Clips the corner, strike one. Two outs and one in scoring position. Rips that one to right. And that is the third out of the inning. Rangers get one on the RBI double. It's now 8-3. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Rangers,
and a new arm on the mound to start the
number
eighth.
62.
Robert Garcia.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now here is Zach McKinstry, 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. The shortstop takes the ball. That one the other way. Nice grab.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved a knock.
Next is the Tigers DH, Matt Vierling. First pitch misses. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Obi Milner, the left-hander, up and throwing. Spores, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. Fastball for a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Just misses. Ball 3.
Full count.
This to center field. Langford on his way in. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. Out number 2.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. This one's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
So runner at second, 2 down. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. And the
Ball
first
one.
pitch misses for ball one.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That's a laser base hit. Now a long throw home. Dives in, beats the tag. He scores. And
Up
it's
next to the
8-4.
Tigers.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one is upstairs. Carpenter off of first with 2 away. And that is out of play. Next offering upstairs.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
2 outs.
Ball.
Foul ball there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now an 8-4 score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tyler Holton. He last pitched 2 days ago. Now the number 2 hitter, Ezekiel Duran.
The designated hitter, Ezekiel Duran.
In the air, right field. Carpenter under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Corey.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
One out, runner at second. And the batter now, Jock Peterson. Peterson just got a piece of it. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
So Jock is retired on strikes.
Now batting,
Jake
the first
Berger
baseman,
stepping in for the Rangers.
Berger.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Bounce to third. Ibanez zips it across. That's out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. Through 8 full, it's the Rangers 8 and the Tigers 4.
Now pitching for
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Hobie Milner. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Colt Keith getting ready to hit.
The second baseman, Colt Keith.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the sweeper is in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Ground ball left side. Young tossed to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
The batter, the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
He's 2 outs away. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. That's inside. Ball 1. The Tigers down by 4 here at the top of the 9th. Out to short. Seager throws to first.
That's an out.
2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Jake Rogers.
So they're down to their final out. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That's too low. 1-0. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. Next pitch downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
To the right side. A sliding stop. Throw to the pitcher. And what a play. Ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
And our final here today, 8-4 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
She's like a stained glass church. Crosses and loves.
Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Snoop your, don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Snoop your. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, still want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing. I say cool.
I miss your love.